You're listening to the audio production of How to Speak Life to Your Husband When All You Want to Do Is Yell at Him by Ann Wilson, with John Driver, and with reflections by Dave Wilson. Published by Zondervan and read by Ann and Dave Wilson. Davy, who would have guessed that our great God would allow our messy marriage to help others? Wait, that's exactly what he does. You have been my greatest joy and steadfast companion, my friend and confidant, my great warrior fighting beside me as we have battled for our marriage and family. Life would be utterly boring without you. I admire, love, and respect you. Oh yeah, and thanks for being patient with me as God has shaped me. Introduction. If you're listening to this book, I'm guessing you've always wanted a great marriage. Me too. I not only wanted it, I chased it, anticipated it, and yes, I will admit I had lofty expectations for it. I harbored certain ideas about what I would be like as a wife, hopefully amazing, and what Dave would be like as a husband, spectacular in every way. I could see it, taste it, I knew it. We would be great together because our love would conquer all, and our great God would bless us. Perhaps you've had your own similar dreams and expectations, but then things didn't go quite the way you expected. So what happened? We took off those rose-colored glasses and started to really see our spouses. And when we get honest, we had to admit that this whole marriage thing was way harder than we anticipated, mainly because we both had to get to know a whole other person with all their quirks and personality traits. And yep, I'm just going to say it, my husband is way different than I thought he would be. In fact, it only took about 6 months to feel like we had made a big mistake. We didn't know how to resolve conflict. We had different ideas about what a healthy sex life should look like. All told, each of us was often disappointed with the other, which made us then pull away from each other. It didn't take many days of matrimony for everything to legitimately become all his fault. The messy house, the crazy schedule, even my bad moods, everything. Yes, it took time to reach this state of mind, because there was this honeymoon phase that lasted through the first year or so, but once we had settled into early patterns of marriage, I pretty quickly came to believe that if only Dave just got his act together, we could be truly great. But that wasn't happening, because he wasn't changing. Instead, I was changing, becoming a person I barely recognized anymore, someone who was displeased, critical, and argumentative. Yet everything I was doing felt justified by everything Dave wasn't doing. Have you ever been there? The truth is, nothing has changed me more than my relationship with Dave. Nothing has made me rely on God more than living this life with Dave. Nothing has helped me to see the brokenness of my own soul in a good way more than my marriage. Marriage is funny like that. It can bring out the very best in us, but it can also bring out the very worst. I had heard such platitudes before getting married, but I never thought they would be true of me, that is, of my marriage, until one day they were. It has been hard. But over the course of a few critical years in our marriage, I found hope and help, and you can too. I've had the privilege of rubbing shoulders with and mentoring thousands of incredible women over the years, and I've identified with their struggles, their joys and heartaches in the highs and lows of marriage. This is why one of my greatest passions is to help women avoid the many mistakes that I've made and discover how powerful and influential God has created them to be. Yes, this is the key truth you're about to hear many times and in many different ways in this book. God has put within you
Sample complete. Ready to continue?